This season, we have two young ladies from Australia on our roster, Jaz Shelley and Issie Bourne, both in their fourth year of college basketball in the United States.
There definitely is a connection between Australia and Nebraska women's basketball.
In a show of unity and education, we present now the national anthem of Australia.
When I was the head coach at the University of South Dakota, we coached multiple young women from Australia, and has led to a lot of connections for my coaching staff and I in Australian territory. Another unique tie to Nebraska, 𝗖cie𝘂𝗿𝘁, who is one of our all-time best players at the University of Nebraska, one of the best professional players over in Australia.
I was close with 𝗖cie𝘂𝗿𝘁 in my time of recruiting.
She also was instrumental in helping both of those young ladies feel comfortable with what the University of Nebraska was about.
The coaching staff at Nebraska have been recruiting me since I was 15, 16 years old. Coach Williams even came to my house for one day. It took 2 days to get there.
That was huge for me in committing. It shows that they care and I'm more than just a player.
A lot more difficult, so keep it focused in life.
Okay, so
the fact that I was able to be in their homes and meeting their family, I think had a lot to do with them both being in Nebraska uniforms now.
There's Issie Bourne, and that is the efficiency they want.
Taking a chance on a new school coming from so far from home is really difficult, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions I have made. I grew up in a very basketball fanatic family. Both of my parents played basketball professional in Australia. My older two siblings played basketball, and so did my younger brother.
I grew up playing against Jaz each year in a state tournament in Australia since I was 12.
They spent a lot of time training together, playing on world championship teams together. They're very familiar with each other.
I kind of have to pinch myself sometimes and realize how grateful I am to be here with one of my best friends.
We should just put American accents on the whole time. Just confuse everyone.
Y'all need to get up on defense. I've always watched movies growing up and thinking and imagining in my head what America would be like, and seeing the college life in movies and actually coming here, it's kind of surreal for me.
Their accents are just the cutest thing, and I wish I could do them.
I think they do a very strong and exaggerated version of how we actually speak. Kendall Coley has kind of been working on it, and she's picked up a pretty good accent at the moment. It's a lot softer and slower, and it actually sounds pretty spot on.
When it's Australia Day here, I feel really special. Both Jaz and I do that. Nebraska takes the time and the Big Ten takes the time to celebrate us and where we come from. Seeing the crowd have Australian jerseys on or Australian flags, it's really another part of the experience that makes it feel like home.
Just a small gesture that we can do to thank them for all that they pour into our program on a daily basis.
We really adore Australia, and we want to represent them as much as we can.
I only get this opportunity once in a lifetime. Constantly reminding myself of how grateful I am to be here.